Hello, viewers. Yes, I got the better. Today is a special day because we're going to be talking about food. You know, I have a special guest here today from the UK. Her name is Pretty Delysia. We're going to be talking about her delicious seafood restaurant, the Shack. And the reason why I want you guys to look at what Delysia is doing is because she's outstanding in what she does. Her style, the way she market her stuff, the way she like communicate with her clients, the feedback she has had so far, ever since she started this business, that's been awesome. So I said, let me bring her on this show for us to kind of like have a conversation on how she started with this whole, food delivery or takeaway initiative. After the break, we are going to dive into Pretty Delysia and the Shack restaurant. So stay tuned after the show, after the break.
Everybody, oh, a show you need to know. The Betong is that show. Efficient marketing, your networking, motivation. Everybody, come you all. The Betong is that show.
For how long are you going to sit and wait? For how long do you want to share your success stories? Someone out there is waiting for that opportunity. Are you looking for an environment to share your success stories? To share your business ideas? What are you waiting for? The Betong Show is here to answer all your worries. The Betong Show is just toward business innovation, networking, education, and motivation. It creates an environment for business persons like you to share your business ideas and your success stories. The Betong Show creates awareness for business opportunities. It enables you to do proper networking and gain exposure in whatever you do. It creates an online presence and motivate others to keep doing what they love. Do you want to be left out? Follow the Betong Show live every week on Wednesdays and learn new innovative ideas that will make your business grow. Learn how to network properly and what it takes to become a successful business person. The Betong Show is here to change lives. It's here to change mindset. Don't be left out.
Efficient marketing, your networking, motivation. Everybody, come you all. The Betong is that show.
Yes, guys, we have Pretty Delysia here with us already. You're welcome to the Betong Show, Delysia.
Hello, hi, the Betong Show. Hi, everyone.
So how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm doing good. It has been like this coronavirus era has been really challenging, but life keep going. We have to keep for like moving or fighting hard to survive every day. And I'm really excited to have you here, looking at what you have been doing. Like your business, the way you started your business. I had a conversation with you earlier. And bringing you here today is like I want my viewers to actually see what an amazing Cameroonian is doing in the UK. Like really, I should say you are an outstanding lady, in what you do. But before we dive into like your delicious seafood business, I would love to really know like more about Delysia. Where are you from, Delysia? Like origin?
Well, I'm Cameroonian from the Western Province, as some people know it as Bamileke. So, yeah, I was born and bred. I can't say born. I was born in Cameroon. I grew up in Belgium, then moved to UK in 2010, and yeah, that's me. I'm in the UK, and obviously, the business of the seafood business is owned by my partner and myself.
Let's
So
not jump. Let's not jump to the seafood business yet. Let's just jump there yet. Let's let's take it
Okay.
gradually. I'm gonna get there soon. So let's not rush. I mean, how long have you been living in the UK?
11 years this year.
Okay. So before you came into coming to the UK, like which school did you attend in like Cameroon?
Okay. I attended Kaskumba, St. Francis College, Diligent Bilingual Academic.
Okay, well, you're a good student.
Well, I can't say, obviously, I would say I was a good student. Yeah, I was a good student, a very good student.
Were you having
I'll leave it to my
A and
classmates.
B's? Okay. Anyway, you got into the seafood business. How long have you been into, like, let me not say seafood business. Let me say restaurant or the food. You are a foodie lady. So how long have you been in this industry? But before you even answer that, what happened? What made you to get into this business in the first place?
Well, I would say it was a calling because our client put us into the business really because our idea was to have a barbecue business like Afro-Caribbean barbecue, doing jerk and stuff because we live in the coast. So we were going to do barbecue business, but our clients changed the vision and we landed to what we are doing today. So the people around us make us do this. Like it all started like a joke, the seafood business, but today it's turned into reality. And we don't only do seafood takeaway, we also do like catering for parties. We've had to cater for not a few, for a lot of different settings of parties, from birthdays, funerals to you name it all. Like it just depends, but we do need notice so to be able to know if we can do it or not because we can get really, really busy as well.
Okay, okay. So, basically, you mentioned like your customers or the people like force you into this business. Can you elaborate a little bit more about that? Was it that you were doing something else and then suddenly you found yourself doing another thing? Based
Yeah.
on the feedback you receive from your clients, or can you elaborate more on that, please?
So, like I mentioned earlier, that we had the vision to have a barbecue street food business. When I say street food, like I said earlier, we live in the coast, so our vision was to have a stand by the beach where we do like jerk barbecue, all those kind of Caribbean food. In the meantime, while we were waiting for it, the coronavirus came in, and I visited a friend. So I saw he had a lot of takeaway containers. Then he said to me like he said I get my food from this company, this is that. I said, hold on a minute, because obviously I'm a nurse, so I work in the hospital as well. And with the corona outbreak, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take a break with these. I don't want to you know, get COVID, because that very beginning of the coronavirus, we didn't welcome it like how we are now fine with it. From the beginning, when the outbreak came, it was a big shock for everyone. So when I saw my friend order takeaway container, I said, hold on a minute. I think I can be cooking for you every week and you pay me the same money you're paying to these people. And it will save you a whole lot. At least I can cook you nice, tasty food that you enjoy more than these things that you're eating. So he was like, "Oh wow, that's interesting. So how are we gonna do it? Because obviously I get delivery twice a week." I said, "Fine, I can do you like you can always pick up. You tell me how you want it." So we worked that way. We so from him now, he said to his girlfriend that that I can cook anything. Like then the girlfriend wanted seafood boy. When she ordered a seafood boy, then that was when I said, "Okay, I'll have a go at this." Honestly and truly, I had never cooked seafood boy in my life, but I'm a very, very creative person. Like my partner and I, we're very, very creative. We love cooking. We can play with anything and turn it into a nice plate. So okay, we had to go that day. It was just me. I was like, okay, I have a go. I make the seafood boy, everything. It was amazing when the girl ate the food. The feedbacks I got from her, people actually travel from neighboring cities just to come and buy the food. She commented about it, and it was something I wasn't really doing. So when we had a lot of people ordering seafood boy and all those kind of things, we had an Instagram page at the very beginning where we posted everything on. So you know how I don't know how it works. Like people just started no. A model also inboxed us when we created the Instagram page saying she wanted to work with us. And for a second I said, hold on, I said we're not into modeling, we only do food. She'd be like, yeah, I can work with you guys. I said, so what can you do? What do you want to do for us then? She sends me a few sample of what she does for other businesses. It was quite interesting. She said, just cook for me. I'll take the food and I'll do like nice videos and advertise it for you. I was like, wow, that sounds good. I told my partner because I'm the main person that really manages like our business. We both manages it, but I'm more on it because I like to know what's up. Like so,
You want to have full details like what's how is it going and so on. Like you need full details on that.
yeah, no, no,
So
no. Because I'm a very outgoing person. I like social media. I will say it that way. I like social media more than my partner, so I always go there and check things and all. And then I yeah. Then the girl came. I was really nervous the day the model was coming to pick up the food because I didn't see the business heading the route it was heading. Because when we thought of a business, our mind our mind at the time was to attract Afro Caribbean people in the area, but the thing went in the other direction.
so
So I
talking
was like,
talking about attracting Afro Caribbean, doesn't mean that like what you guys are doing now is not like it's not kind of like what they want, or are they still ordering for you from you guys as well?
"Woo,
The and Caribbean, I mean, your intended target groups in the beginning.
you caught me short. You didn't let me finish my
Okay,
statement."
okay.
So we were targeting our own people, but the message went the other way around. It targeted the local people instead. So the locals were the ones that had the more interest in what we were doing. Like the way when after the model did the advert for us, the next day we had order from so the kind of cars that were parking at our flat to collect food, it was it was
You were
like really
you were a little
really
bit scared. Like, what have I done?
yeah.
Like, what have
Because
I
of
done?
this, we end up having problems with our neighbors because I can say they became jealous. They had to make a complaint to the management that too many cars are coming here, is taking the parking space, like there's no room for parking for the residents in where we live and stuff like that. So we caused chaos in our neighborhood with what we were doing. So one person spread the message to the next person, to the next person. It didn't end there. They hire us also for a funeral catering. We went to cater for them, not in this area. They hire us all the way in London. So we went all the way to London, deliver our service. It was a chaos. After that, again, everybody wanted to book us for birthday cooking and all different things, like people were just commenting. The kind of comments we had were like fantastic, amazing, incredible, never had a tasty food like this. So all the comments we had, mm, I can't I can't thank God enough for the turnover of, I don't know, like I really don't have the word for what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I mean, for listening to like the way you're describing your journey, or you're talking about your journey, I can see how passionate it's like. You're passionate doing this. It's like you really want to do this. But you mentioned the Afro and Caribbean community. So far, have you guys like tried to like add some menus that, I mean, something that they might want to order from you guys, or you guys are just gonna be working on the new menu based on based on what the model did, and that attracted more customers to you guys. So are you gonna like now try to design maybe some menus that will favor or that will attract these Afro and or Caribbean people?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The vision of the business, the first menu we created, we all did it for Afro Caribbean people, but our people didn't. I don't know if we didn't make the advert to get to them. Maybe our advert didn't reach them. So we had to change the menu when we saw we were getting more orders for the things that we have on our menu. So our menu, we updated our menu because we had a lot of like African dishes. We had eru, ndole, all sorts, like even a goosey soup, everything, but none of those, like we even had things like grilled tilapia, croaker, and all sorts. But the only fish that we ended up selling very well was sea bass, and so we didn't really get customers for African food, but we are more than happy to serve any Afro Caribbean customers if we do get them. As long as you let us know in advance, we can always walk around it. If, for example, because we like to know in advance, it's a bit also difficult with the kind of business that with the kind of catering business that we are doing to really deliver for like Afro Caribbean orders, because for example, if one person order like an oxtail meal is not that expensive. I mean, like it wouldn't really, one meal wouldn't cover the cost to cook like a whole pot to deliver for one person, if you get what I mean. So is with those kind of things, if we are doing it, we'll advertise like, okay, taking orders for maybe oxtail next week, and we see how many orders we get for it before we can think of doing it. It will be easier that way. Or we also do things like cooking for people weekly, maybe like a bachelor, he could maybe fancy the oxtail and say, okay, I would like to have oxtail next week. So I could just like calculate it and say, okay, I'll do like a pot of oxtail just for my one client, and I'm selling the whole. It's not like selling one portion. That's how we can really walk around with like doing Afro meals, but we can't really do it like a restaurant, like one plate or two plates, because that way we'll really lose a lot of money if we do it that way.
Wow, wow, this is awesome, guys. You are if you are joining me right now or us right now. This is Pretty Delysia from the UK. She runs a restaurant. Should I say restaurant? Let me say a takeaway, a home takeaway delivery restaurant, and that she started as if it was a jerk. Went to her friend's place and asked her friend, "Can I cook this for you?" And boom, she's into the food business and the seafood business. Let me just play a little bit some videos, like I got from Delysia, so that you can see like what she has been doing. I know I've been like trying to show you guys from her Instagram page. I see a lot of questions here about her IG or Facebook and the comments. I'm gonna bring the comments here, but first let us look at what Delysia has been doing over this period of time.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Yes, guys, we are back. Yeah, with Pretty Delysia. Did you like what I did for you, the short video?
Yeah, I like it. It's really nice. That's amazing. You're gonna have to send that to me to post it on our Instagram page and Facebook page.
Okay, it's fine. I'll send
Oh
it to
wow,
you.
I can see some new followers already. Oh, thanks guys for the people who are already following the page.
Yeah, let me take some comment from the comment from my viewers. I have Lydia Labert. She says, "Wow, Lydia, I see you." I also have any hi host, hi any.
Hello,
She
Lady
says, "Looking
B.
so beautiful." Yeah.
Thanks, Lady B.
And he says, guys, share. Yeah, guys, share. And he also says, thanks, love. And he also says, looking so beautiful, pretty day. Okay.
Oh, thanks,
And it's on
guys.
you today. Wow, sample are too delicious.
Oh, thanks.
Museum says, I feel you, Delysia. Same passion here. Do you have a Facebook or IG page? We can support each other. Colette Zium is, she's, I call her
Thanks,
the
guys.
queen of
Oh, thanks, guys.
restaurant African food. She's an artist, should I say a food artist like you? Like creative, trying different things. So I understand why she says she can relate with you with what you do. We have
Oh,
Penrilla
thank
says
you, guys.
interesting.
Thank
And
you,
he also
guys.
says it makes me hungry. Okay. And Lydia Labelle says,
Thanks, Lydia. Thanks, namesake.
um, I can see the love that
Oh,
viewers are
thanks,
showing
guys. I
you.
really appreciate.
Yeah. So I know this business. You've mentioned how the first time you wanted to cook for your friend, and after that the model did like an advert. People suddenly start coming to your home. That's success. Well, I think there have been some difficult moments that you've gone through. Can you share a little bit about that? Like, what are some challenges you face in the course of pursuing this dream?
Well, guys, to be honest, the challenges I will face really, I would say, like, we are, for those of us who have like cooking knowledge, you will know you can never ever really program how long a food is going to be ready, the exact time, because sometimes maybe a female a female cow might be easier to cook than a male cow. I'm just giving an example. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah, with cooking, with this kind of business, sometimes it's time management, which we can't always really like. So one of the biggest challenges in this business is time and pressure, because we do get a lot of pressure sometimes when like the orders are popping, and sometimes the clients, they probably think maybe it's like already like a 5-star restaurant. When they see the food, they won't understand that it's only two people just trying to cook and process the food. Before you know, they'll be like, they expect you to reply to their messages while they are waiting, and you need to. And the most difficult part of this thing also is the food presentation. Sometimes the food can be ready on time, but just to plate it and take pictures, that one also take a lot of time, and I find it really really challenging. And well, so far we've had a lot of positive comments, but I can never, anything without a negative comment, it means there's a problem. We've had a few negative comments about maybe, like I said, time. Some people will say, oh, before food got to me it was cold, all those kind of things. Like, but the positive comments have always overshadowed the negative comments, and that's what keep us going. And we really, I don't know, I don't want to talk over the question.
Okay. So let me just say, what about your community? The Afro community. Have you had support from them so far?
Oh,
Do they value what you do? Do they order often from you? Like you mentioned you make some African dishes. So
yeah, okay. Well, we've had a few. The African clients we had were the ones from the very beginning, from when my friend's girlfriend did the advert for us. And we had these people that came, this South African couple. They came from a neighboring city to me, and when they ordered the food, we, our own people, like to make it difficult for ourselves. They were like, oh, it doesn't look the same like on the picture, and so on and so forth. They start telling me like they're working for a food rating agency. If I don't sell it for half price, I said I can't. And I said I can't. If you're a food rating agent.
they are treating you like
Yeah, I think.
they're
I
gonna
said,
report you as if you don't have license. So
yeah, I said, if you're a food rating
okay.
agent, just rate me anyhow you want to rate me. But I can't really give it lesser than what I've done, because obviously seafood is expensive. You should know what you're buying before like going for it and stuff like that. I'm really, really like, if anything ever go wrong, which nothing have ever gone wrong, I do always tell my clients like I'm willing to give them a whole, like, to make it up to them, cook again for them, but nothing has ever gone wrong. It's
Oh,
just those one difficult client that came to, I don't know if they are really food rating agent or not. I have no idea, but really I haven't had a lot of support from our own people. I've had a few really the kind of support I get from like our own people is mainly to cook for like parties, birthday parties, and
which is still good, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. I do enjoy it. I enjoy doing it because cooking also is my passion. I love cooking. Anything. I love the kitchen.
Okay. So now let's go to like how do you charge your client? Like what are the price range and for what?
Um, to be honest, because we deal with lobster, the cheapest lobster meal on our menu is £25. I don't know how much is £25 in euros or in Cameroon CFA. I really don't know.
5 pounds should be like
Maybe
let's
about 20,000 CFA.
say 30 euros or to 28 euros, something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our cheapest meal with lobster tail. And if
For
you want
like
the
it's
whole,
not like for a plate or like for two or three person or just one person.
well, that would be like a starter for some of us.
It's that okay. I understand what you mean. Yeah, okay.
No,
So
but it's feeling. It can feel someone who is not a big eater like myself will be quite happy with the 25 pounds portion of the number two. I think I remember sending you our menu. We've also
yeah.
got our menu on our Instagram page. Like number two on my menu is like it's kind of the cheapest seafood platter we do. We've also got sides.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got sides, but to be honest, we can't just we don't like selling sides on their own. We'll be happy to do sides if you do get one of our platters. You can't just come on and say, "Can I have chicken wings and chips?" It's not a it's not a chicken and chip shop.
Okay.
I'm
I got.
joking.
I get
I'm
you. I got you.
joking.
I got you. Now let's move forward to. I know there are people watching you, like ladies. Um, they might also be passionate cooking, like to be like as you to cook. What can you say to them? How can they transform their passion into business? What actually really drives you? Like, what push you to want to engage in this business? And what can you say to them in relation to that to motivate them to maybe kind of start something of your own as well? Because you don't have like a standby restaurant. You are doing everything from home and you deliver to different destinations, and you also cook at hotels. So kind of no hotels like is it
Party.
office spaces you
Yeah,
cook at
office. Yeah.
yeah. So what can you say to them to more motivate them to like get into something like this? Maybe even it means to make cake or fry ching ching or something else that will elevate them to get started.
Well, cooking is something from the heart. You can't force yourself to do it. It's not like even some of those cordon blanc, what is cordon bleu chefs. Even some of those cordon bleu chefs, they might not really have the passion in it. They might be doing it because of the money. But guys, my advice is if you're doing anything in life, it shouldn't be because of the money. Because if it's you thinking maybe there's money in you sitting in your house and cooking, no, there's no money. Because if you start to cook in your house, bear in mind that your electricity and gas bill will go up because you are using it more than for your own normal self. And then if you love cooking, you can transfer your passion. You can, if it's your passion, like how it's mine, you won't feel the pain of it. You will nothing will be ever too difficult for you. And what else can I really say to this? Well, honestly and truly, it's not like we plan to say, oh, tomorrow we're going to open a takeaway business. Like I said, people put us into this. So it's just like we are just delivering our services to the community that have asked for it from us. So, guys, if you have passion in it, you can start it with your passion. It has to be a calling. But if you force it, like you say, oh, pretty this cooking, let me cook too, you will get tired of it because I will never get tired of this. And I don't know. I really don't have the exact words to put it because if it was something that I went to school to learn or someone forced me to do it or do it because I saw someone doing it, then I would have really. With our case, it was a calling. That's all I can say. And I don't know how to go about advising people to say, oh, but
You've done it already, and I think you have
yeah.
been doing an amazing job. Listening to your journey, your story, how you started, what happened, that what caused you to even get started in this whole foodie stuff. You cook for a friend, and boom, someone does an advert for you. Boom, people start coming to your doorstep. Boom, you are going bigger, And I think without you having like figuring out everything, like having every details as to how to get started, what to do, you just went into it, and I can say you took a risk and it has paid off so far. You also mentioned something about like you mentioned your partner. I think because you have a partner who supports the idea with you. It also elevates or motivates you to want to be out there. And you also mentioned that you are someone who love the social media a lot, and you have been on the social media to push this forward. So it's like you guys are complementing each other based on your strength, which is good in the business. And I think you are doing a good job so far. Um, I think you're doing a good job so far. I think your story is something that many people or women, men, anyone can relate to. If say they want to start something, and it doesn't mean it has to be food. It can be anything you do, you're passionate about. You can transform into a business. It takes just one person to order you and recommend you. Then, everything would like start going forward. So you have had good customers before, Delicia. People who really elevate you, motivate you, give you good feedback. What do you have to say to them right now to keep on ordering from you, and also to like tell them how you appreciate, how much you appreciate them for being with you, and even those who gave you negative feedback. What can you say to them also to like bring them around more closer to you?
Well, guys, I really, really appreciate every one of you that have even encouraged me by just saying, well done, you're doing a good job. I appreciate the support from all our clients because we've always had returning clients. If we've lost clients, I can say we've lost maybe one or two, but the majority of our clients have always returned and they've always recommended us. So I really want to tell you guys, like, all the support you've been doing, it mean a lot to us, and we really, really appreciate. A lot of our clients have been asking us like, oh, you guys need to open a restaurant, you guys need to open a restaurant. But guys, I just want to tell all of you that it's one step at a time. There will be the time where we will open that restaurant that our clients are seeing us in. So for now, my word is we really, really appreciate all your support. Even if it's just to say well done, we still appreciate. For those who have bought from us, we appreciate. For the ones that have given us words of encouragement, we appreciate all your support very, very much. And also, I really, really, really appreciate my family that have given me support, especially my elder sister. When we started this business, my elder sister was the one who said to me, like, my elder sister actually gave me cash on top to say this is my support to whatever you are doing. And I really, really, really appreciate my sister so much for all her support. And my sister again have supported this business in the way that I don't even have words to give to her, because my sister gave us contract in an office in Canary Wharf in London, where we used to deliver food once every week there. That was such an amazing business that we couldn't believe we couldn't believe we were doing it. But because of distance and all, if we carry on doing driving back and forth to London, we would have maybe died in a motor accident for doing that. But we still really, I really, really appreciate everything, and I thank all my customers in London, and I really, really appreciate all of their support, because I have customers in London that when they know I am coming to London, they'll always be like, oh, can we put an order? Can we put an order? Like, even when we go to London for our own leisure, because we have customers in London that really enjoy what we are doing. And a lot of our friends in London, they just want to show support to the business. If I don't know if they really enjoy the food like the way they keep coming back. And honestly, thanks guys so
So
much.
now let's take some comments. And before we go, I'm gonna ask you, or you're gonna answer this question, your 5 years vision or plan for this business. So let's take the comments. Let's check say hi to our guests. Appreciate our viewers. Like they have been doing an amazing job. Applauding with you.
Oh, thanks guys.
Relating with you. We have Format Roslyn, we have Amor Richie, we have any we have Amoses. Um,
Oh,
that's my
thanks the
beautiful
Brenda Show.
daughter.
Thanks for
And it says,
supporting. That's my mama, the Brenda Show.
okay, all right. Well, also, and it says,
Lady
can
B
you travel?
billionaire in the building. The lady behind the voice. Thanks so much
She's,
for your support.
she's asking, can you travel to cook out of your of your base? She
Well,
wanna
Lady B, when I come to Dubai, I'll cook in the hotel for you.
Brenda Show in the building. Okay, you're welcome, Brenda
Brenda
Show.
Show in the building. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, from
Oh,
Brandon as
thanks,
well.
Roslyn. Thanks so much, darling.
Etenge,
Oh, thanks, Miss
Etenge,
Anita TV.
Eva.
Miss Anita TV, thank you.
We have still Fomba says, I
Is
love
it?
cooking with
I think
passion.
it's Ozakem and Beauty. Thank you so much for your support, darling.
I'm
Thank
here
you.
driving and listening, but can't type. Okay,
Oh,
Eva
thank
says,
you. Thanks, Miss
says,
Anita.
be careful, oh, mom, to type. Okay, she's talking to Fomba Roslyn. Says, yeah, anything you're doing with love, the pain is not felt. Of course. Amora,
Oh,
yeah,
wisdom,
sorry guys,
wisdom,
the name
mama,
is
wisdom, mama. Thanks, thanks, thanks.
Wisdom. Um,
Thanks, thanks.
very, very correct. Lydia Labe says, yes.
Oh,
So
thanks, Lydia Labelle name. Thanks, darling.
Lydia also said, apart of cooking and nursing, is there another handwork you know? Oh, do you want to answer that?
What do I know how to do? To be honest, um, the other handwork I know is, maybe I can say I can be a very, very good babysitter. The other thing out of me cooking and working or whatever, I'm obsessed with all my nieces and nephews. I love children. I love taking them to activities. I love playing with kids. I love riding bike with them. For me and kids, I play a lot with all my nieces and nephews. I think they'll be calling me one of their friends. They think I'm their friend. All of them, they think I'm their best friend. When they see me, what they do with me, they cannot do with any of their aunties and uncles. So yeah, I
Nico is in
mean,
the building. Nico says,
oh,
greetings to
thanks,
everyone.
Nick.
And you
Diamond
also,
TV, thanks, Diamond TV.
guys, there are a lot of comments here. Thanks so much. I cannot read all of them at this point in time, but I'm so like excited to have you here today.
Oh, thank
It has
you.
been an awesome conversation with you. I wish to have you here again, and the reason why you see me bring people here or guests here is to show that people are doing a really good, amazing job out there. So that the whole world can see, that at least you're doing something. And what I love about the internet is that whenever you have a content on the internet, someone somewhere is gonna find you, and get to know what you're doing. Just type in the name, the shack, or your name on the internet. I believe this program is gonna show somewhere. So before we go, I promise you're gonna say your 5 years vision for this business. So, what is your 5 years vision for this business?
That's a big question. Honestly, that's a big question. Well, 5 years vision for this business. Who? That's a question, I don't, with the current pandemic, I don't see it what I see this business in 5 years is like, if the situation stay the way it is, we don't know if the world is ever gonna go back to normal. If it does go back to normal, fine. But
But
we
hey,
always say,
but hey, come on, come on. You
we can stay in
made a lot
lockdown for
of
the rest of our
you
lives.
had a lot of success during the pandemic era. People
I
coming,
know.
demand
But
it
anyways,
to
I
the
see
doorstep. So the pandemic shouldn't be a challenge at all. It should be an opportunity. I
the
think.
shack takeaway. Anyways, guys, the full name of the business is the Sea Breeze Takeaway Shack. But because we haven't really launched the business properly, like the way we want the business to be, the pandemic have limited us in a way that we are doing it part-time for now. But seeing this business in 5 years is we're gonna employ people, train chefs to work for us. We're gonna have maybe like a takeaway shop, and we'll have maybe a van running. We'll have a van running for the business, and we'll have all sorts of different we'll have all sorts of different branches, or maybe, yeah, that's how I'm seeing it in 5 years. In 5 years, the business should really be like amazing, really
Okay.
well known. It should be
We
something
have a
that
question from Maxine. Maxine to you. Maxine is asking you, have you ever stayed in Belgium?
yeah, I used to live in Belgium before I moved to UK in 2010.
Okay, yeah, Maxim, she has lived in Belgium. Maybe you have met her
Yeah,
somewhere in Belgium. So, you guys, check
that's
out
why
the
the
name.
Brenda show say I'm her daughter. That's my mama, the Brenda show.
Okay, okay. Check out any Nicole, Maxim, and all these guys who are watching. Go to their platform and support them, share their content, and also check out
Definitely.
Pretty Delysia, her IG. Check out her IG. Share, like, promote her business. We can
All
never
right,
know.
thank you.
In Europe, people are so connected with each other, and the Cameroonian community is not that big. So someone always knows someone somewhere that might be interested to order food. And usually, as Delysia mentioned, it's not necessarily only the Afro community. Her services is expand to other communities, and in the future, she's seeing herself having different, areas where she's delivering her food, and maybe in Germany, Sweden, Finland, where I am, or Cameroon. I mean, maybe we're gonna have
Well,
the Shark Empire soon.
Well, people are more than welcome to hire me. Like, for example, someone might want to still do their wedding or whatever, any part of the world, or their birthday. They can still say, "Oh, we really want lobster." We have a lot of lobster lovers, and obviously, we've looked at your page. You can do it very well. If you offer to pay me the fly and pay for my services, definitely we'll be there to deliver the shack. We'll be there to deliver the service, and we'll do it excellently.
Maxim is just like I wanted to go, but it's like she's on to you. What are your goals? I think she has mentioned some of her goals. Do you want to answer the questions for her? What are your goals?
Goals for the business.
Yeah, I think you already mentioned that. Like, I
Yeah, I
don't know.
see the business like growing, having a takeaway shop, having a street food business, like a van running, like the African, like I mean, like the ice cream van running, having one with the kitchen inside the shack van, having like a takeaway shop, stuff like that. See it growing, employing people, doing like catering services with staff and all sorts.
Okay. Wow, we have Daniel Teben here from LinkedIn. Daniel Teben, you're welcome to this program. I know it has been a long time. We after we met in Helsinki. I'm gonna have you here someday, Daniel Teben. I think you are someone whom the community needs to see what you're doing there in South Africa. Building the African community is what you're all about. So thanks for joining from LinkedIn, Daniel. So guys, we have to go. We have heard so much from Delysia. She has been kind of like awesome, and I'm seeing how the community is showing you so much love. I can feel
Thank
that
you
this,
guys so
you know,
much.
this should tell you that you are doing an amazing job, and you should keep on doing what you do. And maybe in the future, we are going to have you here again to talk more about how far you have gone. And if say you have one last word before we go, please, here is the time for you to spit it out to your audience.
Well, I just want to thank everyone that have taken time out of their busy schedule to watch us live today. It means a lot to us for all the support. Thanks for all your kind words that you contributed to this video. I really, really appreciate. I know I mentioned earlier that I'm a social media person in the background, not front like how I am today, but we learn as we grow. I don't know if that's correct or whatever it is, but I thank you guys
Um,
ever so much
it's
for.
like it's like the viewers don't want us to go. I see Fombad Gosling is on our my neck that you have to answer her question, and this is her
Well,
question.
guys, I can answer the question if you
That
guys will
so
let
your
me.
services
If
does
you
it
guys will
to
let me
Cameroon or how?
go. Well, sorry, I can answer every question, but I'll have to take this with me now to the kitchen because I've got some orders. We can carry on. You guys
Okay,
can be seeing me even doing what I'm doing. I've got
okay.
I've got I've got an order that I need to deliver. What's the time now? In 3 hours, but not 3 hours. It's a long time from now. Sorry, guys. It's much brighter in the kitchen. Wait, sorry. So I don't know how he's standing. I don't know.
Maybe someone can help you to hold the phone for you. And
No, 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 no. I've got somewhere to put it. I don't know if it's okay. Sorry.
we can't see the food. You can't see the order. So maybe someone can help you to hold the phone.
Oh, I don't really like to show people my recipe or all the things I
Okay,
do
I
because
I
that's my
got it.
secret. They are all my signature dishes. I never you see like how people go on YouTube, learn how to cook this, cook that. But
But
I
let's
didn't
let's
learn.
let's 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 answer from back Rosalind's question first. She's asking,
Okay.
so your services doesn't include Cameroon?
It does, of course, it does.
Oh, I don't know what she meant by Cameroon. Like, is it like Cameroonians or like do you deliver in Cameroon? I don't know if that's what she's asking.
Well, if it's about me cooking, I've catered for a Cameroon funeral, like for a lot of Cameroon people I've cooked. They did place order for ndole, puff puff and beans, all sorts of different things, and I delivered it. I do.
Okay, so guys, I see a lot of questions coming here. I didn't. I wanted this to be short. It's like I have to like we have to answer these questions to an extent. Alex from LinkedIn is asking, how do you are you coping with competition?
There's no competition in this thing, honestly, because where we live in there's not a lot of like African people where we live. We live I don't know how to say it. We live where it's just mainly like their local people. So there's really no competition. Everyone that have really had our food, they always came back with flavors. Like the most common we get is flavors, tasty, all sorts of things. So there's really no competition.
Okay,
There's no competition in this area because
okay,
what we are doing in this area is very, very fascinating for a lot of our clients. They've never had anything like this. They've never tasted anything like this. So like our food is really, 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 I don't know how I can say it. It's really, really, really something. It comes like a shock in their mouth. They'll be like the best food I've ever had in my life because
okay.
95% of our clients are English.
Okay. But Delysia, we have to go now, and sorry,
Yeah, we really
you are
have to
sorry.
go.
We have to go now.
Yeah,
I
we have to go. We have to
in
go
the
because my
question.
friend.
Delysia is gonna answer the question in the comment section after the program when she has time. And thanks so much for joining us here today. I'm really excited to have her here, and also you guys showing some love to her. And you say you don't know me, I'm the Beton. I'm a B2B and B2C network builder, a motivator, entrepreneur, coach, mentor, among other things. Today it's just all about Delysia and her cook, her foodie business. So until then, stay tuned to Beton Show. We are always here every week, with different guests. We bring the guests in who are into business, people who are into who do motivation, and also people who are there to promote the community to help others grow. This channel is here to promote people. It's here to elevate people. It's here to talk about what people are doing. Help them in marketing, help them in advertising. And so far, it has been really awesome, having Delysia here. So, guys, until then, you have a nice day and take good care of yourself. Bye bye to you all.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi everyone. See, before we start, I will introduce now to an online shop where it's called Everyone's Choice. Everyone's Choice. I'll put the page for you on Facebook, where it be owned by a Cameroonian, where it be based for abroad. This online page, if you buy anything, clothes, hair, shoe, handbags, my people, if you want to advertise your business, your shop, maybe they start buying from dating sites, now for come pay small money where they will pass your shop, where people will come buy from your shop with your contact number and everything. So I will put the page for you. Mona take when I chop Christmas, waiting they happen for the page. There is a number on the page where if you call them for get more details about this online shopping center where it be created by the Beton show or the Beton family. Yes, my people, this page you feed do your marketing, advertise your company, advertise your business online with your contacts and your details. If anybody want to take buy your thing, my people, they go come to this online shopping center. Yes, now a online shopping center, this way you feed showcase all your businesses where you want them, and they buy for this shopping line like nothing. I will put some of this kind of business the way they did for day. We put it down, they sell and the market it pass well. They call it e-marketing. That is online business, online services, online shopping. Anything we want buy and come to this center, you go get them way at a cheaper rate. Yeah, distance is never a barrier to this online shopping center or e-marketing or e-shopping, where they will ship unto you any part of the country. They sell all kind of luxurious things there, from shoe, clothes, hair, bags, and the likes. both male and female. I go put that page for you. Make you like them. Me go start follow them up. If you need anything or you're a business person, you want to say, may they promote advertise your company as well. If you contact them through the number on that page, and they will give you more details about them. I will post a small short video where it contains the everyone's choice. Yes, now not surprised and say Lady B picture the future inside that online shopping center, because my people, slowly by slowly we are moving. Yeah, so this online shop, if you want to buy anything, come to this online shop and go to that page. You screw, wait till you get them. You order them, they will sell them for you as fast as possible. Delivery is done worldwide. Distance is never a barrier on this online shopping center, this e-shopping center. So my people, my leave for now.